My neighbourhood, Footscray, is undergoing some changes. Walking around the suburb, there are now new restaurants, businesses and cafes that weren't here a few years ago. These places seem to be attracting a new type of crowd, a hip crowd. This suburb was once unpopular and thought of as rough and dangerous, and is now becoming cool, and it's because of people like me. This process of movement of high income and high social capital people to previously declining inner urban locations is resulting in housing market price shifts displacing the existing less advantaged residents. This process is called gentrification. Gentrification occurs because when a suburb experiences disinvestment, either from global economic changes such as the decline of manufacturing or government spending in infrastructure, the area can go into decline. To renew or regenerate the area, investment and development will be encouraged through economic advantages, like tax breaks, in order to attract middle-class individuals and businesses. This is often labelled as encouraging a social mixing, which is intended to better a neighbourhood. However, it can act as a smokescreen for gentrification. Increased social mixing can allow the area to market itself as a good place for middle and upper classes or the creative class, whom conjure up the image of hip, bohemian, cool, arty tribes who occupy cafes, galleries, cycle paths of formerly disinvested neighbourhoods, once lacking in creativity. This process can deliver significant financial gains to firms or individuals in the upper to middle classes. However, it can displace low-income populations from an area. Some might have rents go up, while others might sell their house as they feel less entitled to be in the area. Ultimately, low-income individuals suffer from a lack of power and control over the fate of their homes and neighbourhoods, rather than from a lack of capital. On the other hand, some researchers, such as Richard Florida, have shown that an influx of higher-income individuals or the creative class to an area can improve economic outcomes for low-income earners and overall amenity in those areas. This line of thinking has been absorbed into policy. However, some argue that it fails to fully comprehend both economic and social displacement pressures caused by the process and allows gentrification to be labelled as upgrading. There is nothing wrong with wanting to improve a neighbourhood and making it a better place to live. However, when redistributive practices occur before vulnerable groups and their needs are recognised, new investment may cause more harm than good. So as for me, I moved to Footscray as it was affordable, close to university and employment opportunities. However, that move may have made it unaffordable for someone else, someone more in need.